Hello, everyone. I'm here for another short yoga practice with you. A little midday break to let you stretch out, get some deep breaths in, and continue with your day. So, I used these first couple minutes to just set the tone. So, I would encourage you to do the same thing. You are going to want some sort of prop, either a brick, a bolster, a pillow, a rolled up towel or sheet is what I used, a meditation pad, just something kind of soft and thick. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo and just trying to kind of clear my energy, and it just puts a smile on my face. It smells so good. And so you can be doing whatever makes you feel nice. I usually have a glass of water with me, a candle maybe. That's my little shell with my Palo Santo and my white sage. This is my little ritual before I start my practice, getting some water in. And then I just took a minute to write down, I am grateful for my health, my healing, and those things for the people I love and in the world. So just practicing a little gratitude, or maybe there's something else you need to write out and get off your chest. And then when you're ready, get seated in a comfy spot. We'll start slowing things down here. You might need a little neck roll or a big breath out, stretch out your tongue, shoulder rolls. And again, we're just following our instincts. Rolling your head around maybe, or wiggling your shoulders. And then you're going to bring your hands to heart and belly, and we're going to breathe. Just in and out. No certain way here. I just want you to start slowing down and breathe. Maybe notice your heartbeat, your belly, and how you're feeling today. And letting go any judgment of yourself or the situation. And just trying to be present. Relaxing your jaw, let your teeth separate. Your forehead relax. And on every exhale, maybe letting your shoulders drop a little more. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Keep going. Nice and slow. If your mind is racing, it's okay. Just keep focusing on the breath. Close your eyes. Breathe. Go ahead and drop your hands to your thighs. Let your palms face up and invite some energy into the body. We're still just breathing. You can have a soft open gaze here if you feel like it. That is what I'm practicing. And then palms touch, grateful for your health and grateful to enjoy this practice. If you have an animal in your house, they're probably like so excited that you're on your mat or your poof, getting ready to move. I'm going to come off of my prop and just come to my sits bones here. So find a comfy way to be seated and we'll get moving. Stretch out your legs, reach for your toes, point your toes and then flex your feet. Point your toes and then flex your feet. That's Tittle. She's our little baby. And then we'll come back in to that seated place. A nice big inhale to reach up. Exhale, open up your chest. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up your chest. You're going to take one hand to the ground and the other arm is going to reach up and over your head. We're just stretching out the side body. I like to look at the ceiling here and I'd encourage that top arm to go back. So I really get to open up. Inhale, come through center. Breathe, exhale, shoulder roll. And other side. Inhale up. Exhale. Big stretch, looking at the ceiling, opening up the chest. Good, breathe. You can stay on these little stretches for as long as you like. You can always just press pause on the video. And just coming back to center, coming back to my breath. And then hands to the knees. We'll take some big circles. Lead with the heart. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you go back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And you're going to feel lots of things happening here through the spine, the shoulders, sometimes in the hips as well. And just keep making big circles. Like a coffee grinder, or if you were stirring some soup. And just slow down. Other direction, still nice and slow. Good. Inhale forward, exhale back. I'm sneaking in lots of kitty pets here. I can't resist them. But you keep going. Make those circles. And then we'll come forward and exhale straight back. So seated cat-cows. Simple, easy come forward. Exhale, chin towards your chest, around your shoulders. Inhale, come forward, stretch your throat. Exhale, round your back. Good, keep going, keep breathing. And exhale. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then come to a seat and let's roll that head around again. Remember, we just go shoulder to shoulder in front of the body. If something feels good, just stay with it. Continue to breathe and relax your face. rolling side to side. And we're going to make a transition here to a seated place on your knees. I would encourage a meditation cushion or couch cushion underneath your bum. And just come to a seat. We're going to use an inhale to shrug our shoulders up towards our ears, and then an exhale to bring them down. Good. Just keep doing that. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Just keep doing that a couple times. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then I'm going to have you take one hand palm facing me and then other hand palm to palm and hook your fingers together. You're going to seesaw your elbows here. So your one elbow is going to drop and then the other. So I want you to inhale as one elbow drops and then exhale as the other elbow drops. This does take a little bit to get the feeling of it. You can tell here in the beginning I'm very awkward, so you probably will be too. And we're trying to get this seesaw motion through the elbows. Inhaling for one and exhaling for the other. And then I kind of slid my fingertips more towards each other and I kind of am pulling both hands into each other. So it's kind of like a push-pulling feeling. And just breathing and seesaw the elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So this can be really fun if you want to quicken your breath and get some energy, or you can slow this down and take it at your own pace with a slow breath. I'm moving quickly here, and then let that go. Roll your shoulders out. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open up your chest. Open up your throat. Combat that desk working from home body. And just shimmy it out. Another little shoulder roll. Just checking in with the crunchy noises happening in there. And we're going to do our teacup today, but slower so you can follow. So it's like you're holding a teacup and then fingertips in towards your side. Keep your hand flat and then reach back like you're trying to pass a note. And then you're going to make a big wing out to the side. Let your whole body get in on the movement here. And then a big circle over your head. And then you'll come back to our starting position. Again, fingertips in. Pass that note. Make a big wing. And then a big halo over your head. Good. One more time. Keep your hand flat. Fingertips in, spread those fingers. Pass your note. Big wing, big halo. Good. Probably got some crunchies happening there. We're trying to break up congestion. Roll them out. Tune in for a second, and then we'll go to the other side. Fingertips in. Pass your note. Big wing, big halo. Two more. Fingertips in. Pass your note. Make a wing. Make that halo. And one more. Fingertips in. Pass your note. Big wing. Big halo. Good. Relax. Roll out your shoulders. Roll your head and neck around again. Always just checking back in with things. Yoga is also a practice of being more mindful, so taking a break between movements to just check back in with how you feel. Has anything changed yet? And let's come off of our prop and come to your butt again and stretch your legs out long. Reach for your toes. Most of us are probably pretty tight, so you might not reach your toes. And then I want you to start some tapotment. So take closed fists and beat on your back body, on your butt, your low back, all the way down your legs, up your legs. And you're going to come up your belly and your torso to your chest. And just little thuds, little punches, like you're tapping all over yourself, down your arms, up your arms. Make sure you get the insides of your arms, your armpits. Good. This feels good. You can always have an open hand here too for more of a slappy feeling. And let's really get that chest, since that's kind of the sickness going around right now. Let's keep that stuff moving. Come back down to your legs and punch those feet. We've got meridians in our feet, and we want to keep energy moving through our body. Again, avoiding any stagnation. So keeping stuff moving will keep us healthy, keeping that chi, that energy flow, and it's going to help us get rid of toxins. That's the last thing we want right now. I was really beaten on this foot. It must have needed it. And then just stretch everything out. Flex and bend, roll, snap, pop those fingers. And then we'll flip over to hands and knees for a child's pose. So knees are wide here. Reach your arms out and relax. Remember, this pose can be very sticky and uncomfortable. So just breathe. Take a swallow, relax your face. You can stay where you are, or if you want to add a little more to this, just walk your arms over to the right. This feels like so good on the side body. Get a little stretch here. One more breath, in and out. And then walk your arms through center to the other side. Stretch out that side body. And breathe. Let's come back to center, up to all fours. So bring those knees in, they're hip distance, hands are shoulder width. And take some cat-cows. Engage your belly, and then reach your crown of the head and your tailbone to the sky. Exhale, press the ground away, chin to chest. Inhale, stretch the front body. Exhale, push the ground away. Good, keep going. Inhale, keep your shoulders down and back. Exhale, tuck, press away. Good, keep going. Remember, you can always get weird here and kind of move in that circle motion of what I call that dancing cat-cow. Or you can just be rocking forward and back. Or you can be taking this cat-cow movement with me. But I want you to start learning to listen to your body. And then curl your toes. Booty goes up and back, our first down dog. I want you to keep your knees bent and walk your feet wide and shake your head out. Relax your neck, relax your face. Press into your hands, strengthen through your elbows. Breathe. If you know little tricks you like to do here, feel free to play around. This is my first down dog in a couple days, so I'm taking it easy and just really relaxing my head. And then I want you to start walking your hands and feet to meet for a forward fold. So big bend in the knees. Again, drop your head. I like to sway side to side here. And then we're rolling up really slow to standing. Slow, slow, slow. Your head is the last thing to stack. Once you get up, I want your feet to go wider than your hips. Relax your arms and take your helicopters. I love this pose. Try to keep your belly engaged as you spin and let your arms be nice and floppy here. They should even make noise as they hit your body. Good, keep going. Slow down. Come back to still, roll out your shoulders. Inhale, reach out and up. I want you to grab your right wrist and then pull it over to the left. Good, stretch that side. Again, kind of peeking at the ceiling to open up the chest. Inhale. Come back to center for me. And again, feet are gonna go even wider for this one. So walk them out nice and wide. Bend your knees and take your butt in big circles. Big booty circles here is what we call these. And you just want to keep your knees bent and just hang on to your hips and send your booty into orbit, as I say. I love this one, especially in a group class. It gets all sorts of weird things popping, hips and ankles. And just take your time. Make sure you go in both directions a couple times. And then you're just going to fold through center. It might feel good to walk your feet out even wider. And again, I just kind of bounce here, really encouraging my head to relax. I'm just changing angles here so you can see. Drop your head, bounce around, shake it out. Deep breath. And then you're going to walk your feet back towards each other and another down dog. You might be pedaling through your feet this time or bending your knees. And back to a child's pose. So knees back to the mat, arms reach out. I'm going to take prayer hands. So bend your elbows and take palms behind your head. And breathe. Another minute to be grateful before we work our way back up. Thread the needle. So take your left arm up, and then I want you to thread it behind your right arm, and then rest your head on maybe your fist or the ground or a pillow. We're just stretching our shoulder. There's Ladybug. Sorry you had to see my cat's butt for so long. And just relax here. Notice if you're holding your breath or clenching your teeth. Switch sides, unthread your needle. Right arm up and thread it underneath the left this time. Same thing. Find a way to be comfortable. Breathing in the pose. Softening the face over and over again. And give yourself maybe 1 or 2 more deep breaths. And then release that thread, maybe one more little stretch through child's pose. And then again, I'll meet you in down dog. Drop your head, shake it out. Good. Pedal through those feet, wake up your legs. And then start walking hands and feet to meet again. That's our forward fold that we were in earlier. Same thing, we're bouncing. And then we roll up really slow. Good, take your time. Come to standing, draw fists, and press them into your low back like you're trying to send your hips forward. Squeeze your elbows behind your back. Good. Open up the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Squeeze those elbows down into goalpost arms. And then relax. I'm going to come back down to the ground. So meet me down here. And you can really be any way that feels good for you here. I really like to be up on my knees on my cushion, but you might want to be in a seat. And we're going to take our palms behind our head. And this is another option for you to quick breathe or slow breathe. We're going to just be twisting here like this. So I'm inhaling in one direction and I exhale in the other. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again, that's an option if you're trying to kind of invigorate yourself and get things moving. But you can always take this slower. You can be more of an inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find the pace that serves you today. And then relax, let that go. Flip your palms up. Breathe. You might be rolling your head around again. And if you were doing the quicker paced breathing, just acknowledge the little rush. Give yourself a hug. I know my friend Vanessa is really missing hugs this quarantine, so I'm doing this one for her. Hug yourself at least 12 times a day to make up for the lack of human contact and other hugs. And let's work our way to a chest opener on your back or with a prop. I'm going to give you a couple options here. I'm going to show the use of a yoga wheel because I know some people have this prop, but they don't really know how to use it. So I'll start with that one first. So get that prop on your mat or wherever you're practicing, and then flip around to your butt. And you want that circle to touch you about where your ribs start. We don't need to go any lower than that. And slowly take yourself back. Hands are going to hold your head up because we want to keep our cervical spine happy. And just lay back, breathe, open up your chest. If you do this often and you have healthy back, you can always stretch your arms over your head too. My next option is going to be using a rolled up sheet or towel. And you're just going to roll it up. This time you'll flatten your feet and you're going to roll all the way down to the ground. And again, you can just see the little arch in my back I'm getting here. Most of us are rounding forward all day for computer work or being on our phones, reading a book. So we just want to combat that. You can tell here it doesn't take a whole lot to get that chest open. Just breathe, relax. And then my last option is going to be with meditation cushion, or like I said, a pillow would be great for this too. I'm going to recline back here, drop my head, let my arms go out nice and wide. And again, I've got my hands underneath my head to just show that you can support the neck. Breathe. I'm wiggling down a little bit further and just finding a new place to be that feels good for me. A couple deep breaths. To come out of this, you're just going to roll to one side and then press up. Go ahead and come back to your back, hug the knees in, and rock around a little bit. So just rock side to side. Maybe get a full body stretch in. And then we'll take a simple twist. Knees over your hips, Legs are going to go to the right. Left arm is long, and we're going to turn our gaze towards the left fingers. And I'm still trying to take big breaths here. I like to breathe into my belly. That might work for you. Focus on that breath, moving in and out. Really simple. Let's go to the other side. Bring your knees up on an exhale and then over to the left. Looking towards the right. Again, I was pretty energized for this practice, so I had a soft, open gaze for most of it. But you might like your eyes being closed the whole time. Just breathe. Twists are great for your digestion. It's almost like they massage our organs. Go ahead and come back to center. Get a full body stretch. And then if you wanted to do some sort of supported bridge, you could grab that blanket or couch pillow and put it underneath your sacrum. So remember, the sacrum is above the tailbone, but below the spine. And then we'll start coming into our final little connection before you take a mini Shavasana at home. So just take a seat here with me. And again, like we started, hands to heart and belly. I'm saying thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for my healthy body and my healthy mind. And I'm grateful for the time to practice. Namaste.